stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Larson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now they run the draw play. Down the course and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. 1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line. Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up the reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. And they'll get him down that time.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down now after the sack. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pocket breaking down. The ball is picked off. He can go.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? As the first down is still going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And then first down, right back to the running game. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in their semifinal game.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the pass is hauled in over the middle.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive back staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man in the open field. Will make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack. And this defense, reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the 1st quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They're going to run it. Powers through.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, And it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 7.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And it's a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
To the air, it's Daniels. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll hand it off. Fighting him off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to find room. It's Davison. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Here's a quick throw to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
At the 8-yard line. 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back's got it again. He finds some space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Fights through the tackler. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. He's got it, and went for a first down. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on 4th down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Caught over the middle, it's Davison. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Davison. Tackle made to the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Makes the grab. It's Hill.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Davison. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Throwing for his running back. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Over the middle, it's Duggar. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Crosses the 45. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The tight end makes the catch downfield. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looks right for a quick completion. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to pass, it's Daniels. On the move now. He makes the catch. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Nice grab. It's Davison. The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great move to deny a touchdown.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Pass complete on the crosser. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? Second and goal. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Zero hesitation that time. We just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
This defense is making it tough. Ball short at the 3. It's third and goal. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Handoff to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Let's reel it in. It's Harris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Goes for first and still running. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they got fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll be wrapped up on the... there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
On the run here, lets it go. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. The kick will be down just inside the 45.
Boy, at this point in the game in the fourth quarter, trailing, a chance to get the ball back, and you fumble. I just don't know how many possessions or opportunities they're going to get after this.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. The back's got it. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Now here's the toss play. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a big 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
To throw, it's Daniels. Zips it down the middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. The sure hands. It's Davison. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move. And it's hauled in way downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Working clock with the ground game. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it in the open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
But the somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Quick throw, testing the middle. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Daniels. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Third down after that running play. Here comes a handoff. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.